Good evening, George. It's fascinating how today's events echo through the ravines of time, don't you think?
Indeed, Abe. I often find that even though the faces and technologies change, the essence of politics and societal challenges retains an air of the familiar.
Right you are, George. It's as if we are viewing history from different ends of a kaleidoscope. But let's delve into the crux of the matter. Modern politics. Such divisiveness, it reminds me of our own trials during the Civil War.
Absolutely, Abe. But even during troubled times, our Constitution stands as our beacon, guiding us through storms. Despite the cacophony of opinions and contestations, I firmly believe the undercurrent of this nation still cherishes the democratic values we instilled.
Your optimism is an inspiration, George. However, I see a concerning pattern. Many politicians appear more interested in promoting their own interests rather than serving their constituents, effectively undermining the principles we so painstakingly laid for this great nation.
I, too, have seen this upsetting trend, Abe, but I believe we must be careful not to paint all politicians with the same brush. There are those who serve democracy sincerely and work tirelessly for the public good. It's about recognizing their efforts and not letting our vision be distorted by the questionable ethics of the few.
I concur, George. That brings to mind the concept that a house divided against itself cannot stand. We must strive to rediscover the unity we once had and uphold the principles of democracy and equality that built this nation.
That is imperative, Abe. Our legacy of checks and balances was crafted to protect these democratic values. It becomes essential, especially now, for our successors to continue reaffirming these principles, rather than seeking ways around them.
Your comprehension of balance has always been insightful, George. It is indeed crucial to keep that balance in check, not just in politics, but also within society, promoting equal rights for all.
Absolutely, Abe. Matters of the state should always guide us towards fairness. Furthermore, we must look upon the future leaders, the youth with hope, incite them to cherish the Constitution and serve the nation with integrity, much like we strive to do.
Indeed, George. We envisioned a nation held together by these ideals. The youth bear the mantle of responsibility, and I trust they are more than capable. Our discourse today aims to enlighten that path.
You're right, Abe. Our hope lies in them, for they are the future of this great nation. I trust they will realize that gaining political power should never outweigh the well-being of the nation and its citizens. We devised the Constitution to serve the people, and it's upon them to ensure it continues to do so.
Your words hold great depth, George. It is my hope that our legacy, this dialogue, provides them a beacon against the darkness. But let's not extend our visit. We've given the viewers much to ponder upon.
Indeed, Abe. Our vision for a prosperous America is kept alive by every citizen who strives to uphold our democratic ideals. Here's to hoping our humble insights help shape that prosperous future. Good night to you, Abe, and to all those witnessing our discourse.
Good night, George, and good night to all who joined us. We leave you with our hopes and our faith in the power of democracy and the youth of this nation.